This for my city, this for the that live in my city. This is for Ricky. Soon as you step in the city, you notice who rep in the city. Stay in my city, never do play with my city, cause that ain't okay in my city. Flying, babies is mothers is crying, pray for my city. Look how we move, standing on business. All of these shoes, you never gonna miss us. Riding farms with that if I like her, I'm probably gonna. This for the city, this for the ones that ain't make it. Screaming out, we made it. Feel we the greatest. Show we nothing to play with and give them a reason to hate it. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, this for my city, this for my city. This for my city, this for my city, this for my city, this for my city. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city. You know how we on it, they know how we coming. Visit my city, we thank you for coming. We party at night, go home in the morning. This for my city, this for my city, this for my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
And this is what the playoffs are all about. It's 2-2, and we're in a crucial Game 5 of this first-round Eastern Conference match. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. You look at the home team. With the series tied 2 games apiece, a chance here to retake the... put themselves in the driver's seat.
No secret here, guys, that in this situation, the winner of Game 5 goes on to win the series the vast majority of the time. So they want to take care of business here and avoid a do-or-die Game 6 in hostile territory.
Here's Shades. Kuzi. Up and in on the layup. And you take a look at this home team. Well, we're tied in this series, Greg, 2-2. They know how pivotal this game is. It's why they fought so hard during the regular season for this home court advantage.
No question, it's paying dividends now because they are in a dogfight. They need every edge they can get.
Good point. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Shades. And count it from 19 feet away.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Inside. And that one's good by Shaq. O'Neal's got his second basket of the night.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
To the middle, Chamberlain. That one doesn't drop. Shaq with some nice D.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And here's Harden. Down low. Left block shot on the way. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Jet it with Brian Keefe. Now, we talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr., and specifically how to defend him. The coach said he's a guy that can score from all three levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight, and we'll see if they can respond. Guys?
Thank you, David. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Second team foul.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Kuzi. Here's Moncrief. 6 to shoot. Rice, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
O'Neal. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. O'Neal's got 6.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Kuzi with the bucket. Kuzi's got his second bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
The offensive rebound. Harden gets the bucket.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Here's Rice. Pass to Kuzi. Jacks up a 3. Here's Chamberlain. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now here is Moncrief. Still yet to score. Shot's good by Rice.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Harden with it. Over in the corner, Green. Back to Harden. And it's stolen by Moncrief. Stolen by Jackson. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Up by 5. And the second quarter will get underway. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
O'Neal doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Here's Rice. Pass to Kuzi. Here's Shades. Just 5 to shoot. They set the pick. Green with the rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Harden on the wing. Shoots over Moncrief. Harden's shot is good.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
To the paint. Here's Chamberlain.
How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one?
Harden outside. Outside, Green. Carries it from three-point range.
D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Rice. That 3 off the mark. Now here's Harden. It's good. This game is all even. Harden's got 6 points.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Here's Kuzi. Offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Here's Kuzi. Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Shades. Shot to stop the run. Green with the rebound. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Here's Shades. To the inside. Here's Kuzi. He has 5. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 8.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Pass to Green. From outside the arc. They get it back. O'Neal. Green taking his time here. And it's stolen by Moncrief. And here comes the break. Here's Kuzi. Buries the long-range jumper. Kuzi's got 6 in the quarter.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Here's Harden. Here's O'Neal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
Gotta stay on your feet if you're on B. Once Shaq has you in the air, forget about it.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
To halt the run. Harden can't hit. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Here's Kuzi. 12 points for him. Pass to Shades. Here's Kuzi. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And here is Green. Connects from 3-point range. Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Here's Kuzi. He's got 14. Puts up a deep 3. Keeps it alive. Green with the rebound. Here's Shaq. And it is good. The buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Now Harden. Outside, Green. From downtown. And it's Moncrief with the rebound. Pass to Chamberlain. It's Moncrief on the wing. Here's Kuzi. Guarded by Green. Here's Shades. And here's Chamberlain. Just 4 to shoot. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Outside, Green. Pass to Shaq. Back to Green. No good on the 3.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity. Gets the ball up the court immediately, and that pass to find the man cutting to the bucket couldn't have been timed any better.
Now, here is O'Neal. And stolen by Chamberlain. Here's Rice. And that one is hammered home.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Pass to Kuzi. Here's Shades. From 15 feet away.
Yeah, those streets. Those streets.
Billionaire, billionaire.
Come on. Boy, you know I had to dip